It is the Daily Dose here on Sportsnet. Faizal Khamisa Mike Futa here with you. There doesn't need to be much preamble to this. Game 7, Toronto Maple Leafs, Montreal Canadiens. Mike, one game to move on. Leaf fans didn't want to be here. Canadian fans probably happy they are. What do you think the X factor is for either of these teams heading into tonight's game?
Well, Faze, I think that for the Leafs, it's got to be score the first goal. You got to come out fast. I mean, the last two games, they've been chasing the game. They've actually caught the game, but they've left themselves absolutely no margin for error in overtime, and you never want to put yourself in that predicament.
Now, in terms of player X factors, we know for the Leafs, it won't be Jake Muzzin. He is out for at least 3 weeks. That's what Sheldon Keefe said following the optional skate for the Leafs this morning. Who do you think has to absolutely show up for the Maple Leafs in this Game 7?
Well, Kyle Dubas did a really good job of preparing for a night just like this and adding all the character pieces. When he added the Thornton, he added the Foligno, he added the Spezza, Simmons, Bogosian. But the bottom line is right now, you can learn all the lessons you want. We got to find out what Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner are made of here. And they're obviously phenomenal players, but now we have to see how much they've learned and take it to another level. They got to take it to a next step.
I'm curious, Mike, because obviously you were amongst executives in the NHL before. How do executives feel about heading into a big game like this? Like, what is the perspective from the management level?
Well, it's the longest day of your existence. For example, like we were so fortunate in 2012 when we won the Cup. We didn't face elimination once, but in 2014, 3 Game 7s on the road. You can say all you want that, the bottom line in management, you hope the players have done their best to get themselves prepared, that they're mentally there. You've invested. Also, in our case, we'd seen them done it. We knew they had the ability to win, so you felt a little bit more comfortable. But bottom line is, it is sport. You never know what's going to happen, and that feeling, you never want to let yourself come down to a Game 7 and let it out of your control. But you don't ever want to come down to an overtime or one unfortunate bounce or mistake and just wipe out all your hopes, your fan base, your team, and everything that you built for.
Well, the Leafs know that, dominating the Game 6 overtime only to give up a goal in Montreal's second shot. This one seems obvious, Mike, and I'll leave you with this. Which team is under the most pressure? I just want to hear someone say it, so we have it as a headline.
I'm going to go with the Leafs for a 2,000 day.
That's a daily double, and you know what? If they don't come through, I imagine there's going to be so many more questions to ask. Mike, listen, appreciate your time. Appreciate your perspective, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Faisal.